And the fourth one may not have even bid. We'll open the fourth one, I guess, or whatever. The one that doesn't have representation, we'll open that one first. And the first one is just a letter thanking the town for the opportunity to bid, and they have decided to not bid at this time. So there's no bid on that first one that did not have any representation. It's out easier than it goes in. Barry Howard with GFL is here, and we're opening that bid next. Like they've got their bid bond, they've got their insurance. Looks like we've kind of gone through everything, and we can review that information to verify we've got everything. The contractor's bid, looks like it's in place on all that information. 3-year bid option. Year one is $12.11 for trash, $5.13 for recycling. Recycling would be bi-weekly, and the trash, I assume, is weekly, Barry. It doesn't say that, but I assume that's the case. Yep, thank you. Year two would be $12.50 for trash and $5.29 per month for recycling. And year three would be $12.91 and $5.46. 5-year option. Looks like it is identical for the first 3 years. Year 4, trash goes to $13.33. Recycling $5.64. And year 5, $13.76 trash, $5.82 recycling. And although we did not ask for it, they did give us a 6th-year option. Trash at $14.21, recycling at $6.01. Pennies are now gone, but we're going to stick with it. Okay. Everybody get that information? Okay. Play with these numbers later. The next bid is from On Point Waste Services. Like trash, every other week recycling. Year 1 through 3 would be $19.75 per month for the total. They did not break it down. I believe that's correct. One figure.
Yeah, that's one figure, just trash and recycle
Okay,
combined.
what I thought. And years 1 through 5 would be $20.55 per month, and that would be a constant rate for all 3 or all 5 years, correct? Okay. Okay, thank you. It says on here, additional trash cart pricing $108 a year. Could you give me an
And just talk about,
explanation of that,
and just
or?
talk about in your bid packet, if someone
Okay.
wanted an additional card over to 2.
Okay,
It would go through directly through
okay,
the
so,
company, and that's generally you got.
and I didn't read the bid package. I apologize as well as I should have. So did it allow 4 residents to have up to 2 trash items? Okay,
2 trash.
because I knew that's what we kind of
Commented if someone
had
wanted-
now, I believe, yes. All right, thank you.
So let's reiterate. So the first year's 1975. But then,
Well, there's 2 options. If you go with the 1 to 3 years, it's $19.75 per home, but if you go to 1 through 5, it's $20.55 per home per year, 1 through 5.
yeah,
It's not 1975, then goes to 2050. It's 155 or 1975. Package is the biggest one. Like Christmas, kids are always excited to get the biggest package, right? Last one is with Republic Services.
Have it says pricing if you want to just.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. This is a combination rate, I assume, for both trash and recycling. Is that correct? Okay, thank you. I thought so, but I wanted to be sure. So year 1 would be $21.51. Year 2, $22.37. Year 3, $23.26. Year 4, $24.19. Year 5, $25.15. I think we can, as I said, review all the materials. I'm sure they probably have all the required documentation that we've asked for. We can review it later. Any questions for any of these gentlemen now during the open public hearing segment?
on point, how long you been in business
About 3.5 years,
and where you out of?
based on a Logansport.
How many cans would we get? Was it Barry, sir?
Yeah.
Barry, how many cans would would they get out of GFL?
Whoever wants 2 will get 2, and whoever wants 1 will get 1.
Okay.
And then, or the same on the recycle side. We try, we'll issue, we're hoping you guys have a list of who has what right now. And we can work off of that, so we don't end up picking up stuff.
Yeah, most people just have 1 trash.
Yeah, that's what I noticed today when I drove around, but
Yeah.
there were some that had 2.
Yeah,
I
there's a
saw.
few.
Any additional fee if somebody would have a need for 3? I know that's-
Yes, and Should have put it in there. Usually you charge them like $7, $8.
Okay.
But I can define that for you. It's not a huge charge.
Yeah, and it's not very common for 3.
Somebody will ask me for it, though. I guarantee you. I saw a few today that had some.
Where are you out of again, Barry?
We're out of Fort Wayne. We're in Kokomo as well. So we service this area. Actually, we do all of Fort Wayne stretch. Yep.
Questions for these gentlemen? Really appreciate everybody participating and being here this evening. We greatly
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Well, thanks a lot for this.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I'll go ahead and have a motion to close the public hearing on the trash bids at this time.
So moved.
I'll second it.
Got a motion from Don, second from Chris to close the bidding on the trash. All those in favor, public hearing on the trash. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay. We'll take just a minute or two break and then we'll go to the public hearing on the budget here at 6:15.
And that's per family per month is how okay.
They tie it into the water bill, don't they?
Yeah.
It's tied
Yeah.
to-
$16 currently is what we've been.
That's been pretty consistent for a while.
And we're with. the
Yeah,
public, right?
we averaged it the last time 5 years ago when we did the bidding. So we're actually losing money this year and I think lost a little bit last year, lost more this year. But over that 5-year time frame, it kept us from having to increase every year to a new rate. And over 5 years, we, didn't lose money. When we did it, that's why it hasn't changed for a while.
The only
Yeah.
concern, I mean, granted, this is not a open, but the only concern I have with like the other two guys from out of town is like, how consistent can they be? Well, they don't know how like breakages like Republic has. We're gonna miss trash days because we got guys coming from Fort Wayne or where's
They're out of Kokomo too.
so they actually have a base in Mugglesworth or like they're in.
The GFL has a place in Kokomo. They're based out of Fort Wayne, but they got a place in Kokomo. So they'll be running out of Kokomo. They'll be running.
GFL? Or that's the one-
I'm calling for
that this guy.
the guy.
Okay. But they're pretty happy with him. Have they?
They're by far the
They've been good.
You said Amboy?
Logansport.
I think it's sort of what Swayze.
Oh, you're talking about On Point.
Yeah.
They're pretty consistent as far as the price goes. I mean, they're not really fluctuating anything.
These
These guys
guys
are great, man.
they're $20.
Yeah, 21 to 25, the big, was the big
It
jump.
just keeps jumping.
Cheaper than Republic.
Yeah, even GFL didn't jump that high.
GFL, I mean, if you start pulling it up, they're gonna be up there with that 1975 pretty quick.
Yeah.
So, and that's consistent all the way through.
Well, you get the year 6 is the only time On Point.
But even in
You-
comparison, they're still not as high as the other people. You're talking about the 6 year.
Yeah,
25,
2022. 6 years are 2022 and it's still cheaper.
Republican area.
They start out 1724, 1779, 1837, 1897, 1950.
Wow.
Are we muted right now, Kathy?
Hmm.
Are we muted?
Okay, let's go ahead and call the public hearing. Open the public hearing for the budget. Kathy, I'll let you go ahead with that for now.
Okay, we were allowed this year to go up our 4% on our maximum levy. So the 2026 figured with the 4% increase. I'm understanding in 2027, that 4% stops. This is our last year for any, it goes to 0. Next year's budget, we will not get an increase. So this year is balanced. I worked really hard to make sure the revenue estimates and the expenses, we've got a little revenue more coming in versus the expense. However, the circuit breaker is going to kick in and they do not know yet how much that's going to affect us. So we may end up losing a little bit more in next year when the circuit breaker kicks in. So that's still being looked at.
Yeah.
So,
Hashed out.
I did speak with Jim Higgins, was at my clerk conference last week. And I asked him if he could kind of help us with a little bit of a financial, not real deep or anything, of how much money we are looking to lose over the next 3 years with the Senate bill. And so Jim's gonna get us some figures. So it's kind of bleak over the next few years. Next year, I think we'll be okay. Then the years after that, I don't know. So there's a lot of changes coming down the pipe, but we're also hoping there will be a lot of tweaking with Senate Bill 1 before it really kicks in. Fingers crossed there. But basically, that's what we did. We went up 4%, balanced budget. Anybody got any questions on it? That's really it, yeah.
Do you have any questions for Kathy? If not, I guess I'll look for a motion to close the public hearing on the budget.
Motion.
A motion from Tyler and a second from Bridget, I think.
Yep.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, we'll close. Keep your comments. We're still running.